Hi everyone, this is Jacqueline T.D. Huynh, and thank you and welcome to my day 11. So I'm a third way there to my 30-day challenge by Angela Gills, who's my marketing coach. She invited me to accept this challenge and I accepted it. So my whole goal in doing this is to kind of share with you my knowledge and my experiences in my training and with my own family as well as with my clients to bring more harmony to your family, to lower your stress and anxiety. Hi, Amy. I haven't talked to you in a long time. We all want more harmony to our family, for our family, lower stress and anxiety, and increase engagement. Whether you have kids or not, I think even if you aren't married, you probably have a boyfriend or significant others. Harmony is what we strive for. And I think when you have it, your health is better. Your mind is better. Your spirit is better. Hi, Amy. Hi, Barry. So my name is Jacqueline T.D. Huynh, and I am the owner of Integrative Minds, where we help you become the leader, the parent, the person that people want to follow. I assist my clients in creating a family of their dreams while having a lot of fun in the process. And so today's topic is the most important question to ask yourself before you react or respond to your child. And I say to your child, but really it's about reacting or responding to anybody. It's the most important question to ask. But before I get to that answer, I want to share some things that I've read. So according to one of the world's greatest historian, Edward Gibbon, he says that the number one cause for the decline and the fall of the Roman Empire, oh, I miss you too, Amy, is the breakdown of the family structure. Now think about it. The whole Roman civilization, he's saying that the breakdown of it was in the family structure. So we see how the family is so strong. Miss you too, Barry, because when your family is solid and you're happy in it, you know that you can conquer the world. But it's so hard when you've got this world to go out to, and then you come home and you've got a partner or your family is in discord, and it just brings so much more stress. And so I can see how that could be true. 50 years ago in the United States, and probably, I know for sure, it was really normal for families to eat together. I know I did with my mom and dad. I mean, every night, no matter what, we helped make dinner, we sat down and we cleaned up, and then we would all do homework together, right? Do you guys remember that? And it, and sometimes you even have extended family, grandmas and uncles and cousins do it. Now what we see is the family dinner is really an exception to the rule, because children are either watching TV, they're playing video games, and they're working on their computers, and there's really no talking even if you're eating together. And it's not really about the eating, it's about the circle time that you're having that's really important. I don't know if you heard of an author named Stephen Covey, but he wrote The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Families. Hi, Ramin. Oh my gosh. Can't wait to see Justin tomorrow. And what Stephen Covey said in his 7 Habits of Highly Effective Family, he describes what an effective family is. Okay, so an effective family, according to Stephen Covey, is where family members deeply, sincerely, and genuinely love and enjoy being together, where they have a sense of shared beliefs and values, where they act and interact in ways that really work, based on Hi, Ramin, and based on the principles that govern us in life, right? So we're talking about a structure, a group of people, whether it's a family with kids or just with you and your significant other. You enjoy being together. And when you think about it, parenting is really a product of our experiences and belief system that was brought down to us from our parents and then whatever we experience. So that you have to remember that anything that you don't like about that structure, that product, you can change. So look inside yourself and the last couple of days I've been talking about those button pushing, right? Someone can push your button. Your children are very good at pushing your button. They seem to know every single one, and they seem to be able to press it all sometimes at the same time. But realize that your button is really something that you created, and your children is really just putting a mirror, or your partner is holding a mirror for you to see that this is something that you need to heal from. Because the same situation could happen to someone else, but if they didn't have that button, they wouldn't react the same way. So really thank your children for showing that, and your spouse for showing that. Hi, Edward. So look inside yourself to see why you have such a strong reaction to a specific situation. Hi, Kathleen. Children can only push something that already exists. So learn from each other. I believe that every member is a gift, and our children chose to come into our life. They picked us to help us grow, to help us evolve, and in turn, we learn from them. And I've uncovered so many lessons. Hi, Edward, and so much wisdom from my children. And for me, it's kind of an adventure. I've actually asked my children, to do a 360 on me. Like, I mean by 360 is we only see a part of who we are, but what we do and what we say can be taken differently. And so you need to constantly ask people around you, how do I show up? What do you think? How can I improve? Where am I blind spot? And ask your children this. They are the most. There's no filter, in the sense that they're not trying to hurt you, but they are very direct. And if you just take a step back and not take things personally, it's really an amazing adventure. So there's no right way to bring up our children, right? But there are very specific ways that naturally empower your children and each member of your family to grow. The greatest gift a parent can give a children, I believe, is to let them know that they're loved and who they are. And so to get into the topic today, the most important question to ask yourself before you react or even respond to your child or to someone that you feel may have pushed your button is, what would be the most loving thing to do in this situation? Just pause for 3 to 5 seconds and just ask yourself, what would be the most loving thing to do in this situation? Now, some of that answer may be where Ramin says, parenting has been the greatest blessing and at the same time a great challenge for me daily. Yes, I agree, it is. But I feel like that challenge is like climbing Mount Everest. Like when you get to the top, you have worked so hard, and it actually feels invigorating that you've done it. So congratulations. So ask yourself, what would be the most loving thing to do in the situation? And it may be you just have to step away. I've done this where I'm like, I need to just go meditate for 5 minutes and I'm going to come back. And it may be just you asking them, what made you say that, do that? Or should we go maybe take a walk? Whatever it is, think about it and connect to your intuitive self, connect to that higher spirit of yourself, and listen to what the answer is. What would be the most loving thing to do in this situation, and connect to your soul power. And the answers that you get is so powerful and so amazing. I've done this. This is an amazing question, and you find yourself finding answers that you never would have thought of, and questions to ask your children or your spouse or significant other, and they will help guide you to that place of emotional intelligence, of wisdom that you started with. Amy says, being a spouse without children is a challenge too, a challenge I treasure every day. Yes, Amy. Barry is a wonderful guy, and I know he says a lot of wonderful things to you. So I challenge you the next time somebody pushes your button in your family to ask yourself, take a breath first, and say, what would be the most loving thing to do in this situation? And just breathe that question in, and just feel it permeate throughout your body, like almost touching your DNA, and see what answers you get back. And post the answer, in this chat. And I'd love to hear what you get back. So I'm keeping tonight's video short because I know I've been going like 15-20 minutes. So my kids are asleep. It's one of the best time, and this is when I love to get some time for myself and do some meditation, get centered. So I hope you have a wonderful night. I'm here. Please email me at info@integrativeminds.com. I'd love to hear what's going on with your life. I love sharing techniques and anything that I could help you with. So email me, we'll talk, and please come back again tomorrow. Thanks, Amy. She says I'm a great speaker. And come back tomorrow. Every day I hope to share something really great and unique that will help you. Have a good night, everyone.